Hello internets, I'm HamsterBomb and I've got some big news for you guys. We finally have our comics on Amazon. You can actually read several of the comics that me, my wife Kim, and a friend of ours, John McCoy, have been working on for several years now, and including our newest comic, The Book Was Better Chapter 1. There are 9 chapters total that are going to make up The Book Was Better, and we're still actively working on them, but finally you guys are able to actually read this somewhere. This is the first actual release of The Book Was Better. Now, as for the other comics that are up here on Amazon, we have several of them. They have Infirem, which is a graphic novel I did for my senior thesis. We have issues 1 and 2 of R and issues 1 and 2 of Dawn, which are comics that I did with Kim and John respectively, and all of that is on Amazon. It's kind of tougher to find, however, because the links are a little weird. Even if you go to my author page, it just shows these two, which is technically not right. So Amazon's weird. Links are going to be down in the description for all of these, and we have physical copies of everything except for the newest The Book Was Better. So if you were one of those people who was trying to get some physical copies of these during our Kickstarter campaigns to try and get physical copies of The Book Was Better earlier this year, just let me know over on Discord or Twitter. Links are also down in the description, and we can work something out, because honestly, it's another way to help us out here. It's probably gonna get the same amount of revenue anyway, because buying it online through here, trust me, this gets us nothing. It just lets you guys read the thing, and that is what's really exciting. So let us know what you think of the comics. We're really excited to hear some feedback, especially for this one, because this is the first it's ever releasing. I'm gonna attach at the end of this video some information about what all the comics are, so that you got an idea for these, and of course it'll help you narrow down which ones you'd like to see, and let us know which ones that you're interested in for the future. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. Here's some information on the rest of the comics. After the sudden loss of his family in an overseas plane crash, Bo retreats to a local aquarium in an attempt to distance himself from the disaster. However, his worries began to manifest, negatively distorting the way he sees the world. Seemingly by chance, he meets the bubbly Ashlyn, whose very presence and odd perspective on life give the broken Bo a new hope for overcoming his trauma. We're also including bonus content intended for the back of the final graphic novel in these issue format individual chapter releases. R is an all-ages sci-fi time travel comic story where a young high schooler is suddenly thrown into a chaotic world of space and time manipulation in order to save his friends. The first issue is a 28-page standalone story introduction released in 2013, written, inked, and lettered by me, and colored by Kim. It's our first comic together, and with the same creative team responsibilities as The Book Was Better. The story of R continues in this sequel issue, where even more strange events twist a normal high school life into a world with an alternate history. This issue is a 26-page story released in 2015. This time, Kim took over the art, digitally painting the whole book, while I stayed on as the writer and letterer. Both issues of R also include some of my earliest comic drawings from grade school as bonus content. Next up is Dawn, a psychological apocalypse thriller comic where a strange mental disorder forces a young man to live his life out of sequential order, leaving him the only person aware of a foreboding dragon apocalypse. This first issue is a 28-page introduction to the world and characters of Dawn for ages 16 and up, and was released in 2014. I was the writer and letterer, while the digital illustrations were all done by artist John McCoy. The sequel issue of Dawn showcases more mind-twisting events as the characters attempt to survive the world and each other. John and I return with our previous creative team roles to round out this 24-page story originally released in 2015. Infirem is a full 84-page graphic novel created entirely as my senior thesis project in 2014. As such, I'm the sole creator for this one, doing all art and writing myself. The book is a colorful journey through the 5 phases of sleep, while the reader plays the part of the main character trapped in their own lucid dream. You'll hear the voice of an uncanny doctor teaching you about what you're seeing along the way, while also keeping their own agendas a secret. This project has been a culmination of countless hours from both Kim and I, and we're both very excited to finally see our book in people's hands. Be sure to tell us what you think by following me on Twitter, where you'll also get updates on the project as it progresses. Kim and I are already hard at work on upcoming chapters, so be on the lookout for news and sneak peeks in the future. You can also join the HamsterBomb community over on Discord and subscribe to our YouTube gaming channel HamsterBomb with the links below. Thank you all for your support and faith in our dream project. We'll hope you'll love it just as much as we do.